Oh, shit. Sorry, I said a bad word. Oh, shoot.
You just got it?
It's Bijan Robinson to Atlanta.
Is it really?
There it is. I'm going to confirm this. Excuse my language. It is. There it is.
Wow. Oh, are you kidding me?
There it is. Oh, my goodness. There it is.
Oh, my gosh.
So you're having a nightmare scenario.
I thought there's no way that
wow.
I mean, I know the reports were the Falcons were high on, but like,
wow.
You got Algier. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, that's crushing. I'm not gonna lie. That really hurts. I was in my head envisioning that there was going to be a way to happen, and now it gets even worse. I think because Jalen Carter, if he gets taken right now, then please trade back. Don't take a Peter Skoronski. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. Gosh. I really thought we had a chance. I'm not going to lie. Like for a long time, I thought there's no way, but then the way this thing was playing out, I was like, you know what? Hey, this could actually happen.
Wow. Okay, the draft 5 hats are used.
Gosh.
There's always a risk there. I cannot believe the Atlanta Falcons are taking Bijan Robinson.
They're going to...
You got to pray that the Bears do not take Jalen Carter to salvage what is going to be some pretty angry Eagle fans in 2 picks.
Yeah, completely. Andrea says, I need a drink. I need a drink, but I need something stronger now than what I actually have in here. So
yeah. I cannot believe Atlanta. I had said this on a live show. I had said Atlanta needs to sell tickets. They're desperate to sell tickets. That Mercedes-Benz Stadium is never full. They're selling tickets now. They have Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and Bijan Robinson. Wow.
My wife just texted me and she said no with a lot of the crying emojis. So she do.
Even your wife knows.
She knew.
Even your wife knows. David Rocks jumping in here for the jersey giveaway. He gets 2. I died a lot inside to Josh. I'm with you, brother.
I appreciate it, Dave. That hurt. That definitely hurt. I was thinking it was going to happen.
Get 2 more from Donatello Dragon. Liar in Anakin's voice. Oh, man. Wow. Let me know when you have him. Okay. You will not be giving away a Bijan Robinson jersey. Peter Skoronski, anybody?
No, thank you. If that's who it is, I mean, that's going to be even worse.
Matthew Bear is right here. He says it's a real kick in the balls if Carter gets taken. It is. It would be a big one. I mean, you talk about back-to-back, 1 before, 2 before. Yeah, this would stink. This would not be good. This would not be good.
No.
You got Matthew in there. Hey, and let's just remind people for the jersey giveaway. If you will have your pick of the first rounders. If they take Jahmyr Gibbs at 30 and you want Gibbs over Skoronski.
Yeah, we're not going to force Skoronski on you guys. You will get a pick. You will get definitely your choice of jersey.
The Eagles have traded up 1 spot. They've traded up 1 spot.
We're going to get him.
All right. What if this is Skoronski? There's no way. There it is, everybody.
We trade up to get Skoronski. Are you kidding me?
They're going to get Jalen Carter. They have
Jalen Carter.
gotten Jalen Carter.
It is going to happen.
1 spot. What did they give up? Very interesting.
I got to know
what they gave up here. All right.
Yes. I was going to be very upset. Now, if we just traded up and then Howie takes Skoronski, but he didn't. He's smarter than that. Come on.
1 spot.
Jalen Carter.
Weird. It's weird.
It is unless the Bears were maybe other teams. Jalen Carter's falling that far, and other teams they're getting calls from some team, and then they call the Eagles and say, "Hey, we got a call from someone. They're coming up to get Jalen Carter. You start negotiating because you want other picks. Like, I don't know.
Jalen Carter jersey would look good on one of you guys. I'm going to say that.
Go.
It looked pretty 88, baby. Look pretty
Georgia,
good.
Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. Are you kidding me?
The Eagles are officially on the clock right now. Let's quickly go ahead
and shouldn't take very long.
Entry. It should be quick. Matthew Bear. Hallelujah. We're with you, Matthew. Thank goodness.
That was going to be so bad.
If this is Peter Skoronski, I might just leave. Like, just shut it down. Leave.
It's done. We'll just end it here if it's Skoronski. Right, you trade to get an offensive lineman.
What it cost to go up. What are we going to do? This is Howie making up for not getting Bijan, right? This is Howie making up for not getting Bijan. He knows that if he were to fail to give Bijan and Carter, it would be bad.
Yep.
This is going to be Jalen Carter. We feel very confident in that. They gave up a 2021 fourth. That I don't believe that yet. Hang on. It's got to be a 2024 pick, but is it a 4th round draft pick? That's the question. I'm refreshing Twitter like my life depends on it. It was a 2024.
Bill Gates says it's a 4th round pick.
And are you ready? Do you want to know who it is?
We know who it is.
Jalen Carter, officially. Wow.
Yes.
They gave up a 4th round draft pick to move up 1 spot?
I mean, that's kind of the going rate, right?
Wow.
You could say that's how much it would cost.
They did it. They literally got him.
You've got plenty of picks next year. You have to give up a little bit, but you got your guy. You got arguably the number one, like the guy who's the top
Best
of everyone's draft board. I mean, if he hadn't had any of the issues or the crashed accident that happened there, and you could say, well, the pro day and all, but I think that the accident is what caused all that. Like, he was surely going to go top 2. Like, there was not even a question. And then all of a sudden, now you're here at 9. Yes, sign me up for that.
How about that? The best player in this draft, arguably, has been taken by a team that went to the Super Bowl this
Super
past
Bowl.
Year. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank the Lord they didn't take an offensive lineman.
That wow. Would have been so bad.
Wow. Really quickly, jersey giveaway, the Jalen Carter possible.
The Jalen Carter
jersey giveaway here. Where is it? Dave Edwards, 20. 88 would be pretty sweet. The Eagles immediately made the pick, too. They just went on the clock. They've immediately put the pick in. We got Dave Edwards in here. Oh,
they knew
my
who they
goodness
wanted.
gracious. Carter and Gibbs remains a possibility right now. Carter and Gibbs remains a possibility.
I would be happy about that.
Jalen Carter.
Can you believe it?
Holy cow.
Oh, I thought it was shaping up to be Skoronski, and that would not have been as good. That would have been awful, especially the way that Bijan goes right in front of us. But you know what? I really did want Bijan, but if you tell me that we able to get Jalen Carter at 9, yeah, you had to give away a 4th round, but to me, that's not. It's a little surprising at moving up 1 spot, but it doesn't bother me. You're getting a guy who can be a complete game changer. So pair him up with Jordan Davis. I know the Eagles did all of their homework. I'm trusting that. For those that may be a little skeptical just with some character issues, I don't think Howie makes this selection if he has an inkling of a doubt. And if you didn't see the article, the Inquirer had a great response from what Jalen Carter views and how he views Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean. Those were the leaders at Georgia. So it's not a better position for him to be in the NFL. I think this is a fantastic pick.
We have a Jeff McClain update here. Eagles were on the phone calling teams the last several picks in an attempt to trade up for Jalen Carter per a team source. Ends up they only had to jump 1 spot to get their guy, and they only gave up a 4th round pick next year.
Let's go.
So, wow.
So for multiple picks, they were trying to, but I guess the asking price wasn't really worth it. So thank goodness you did there. Could you imagine if all of a sudden Jalen Carter had gone at 9 and we didn't trade up? That would have been,
my goodness.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
Oh my goodness. This is what a day.
Let's go. Your starting defensive line. I mean, you're throwing him in there, or even if he doesn't start in the beginning, you have him as rotation, just as he's getting ready and kind of getting used to the speed of the game, regardless. Like the way that he can impact the game. And no team that just went to the Super Bowl that is the favorite to repeat or at least make it to the Super Bowl, win the NFC, picks the top guy on a draft board. And you could argue, fine, you know what, top 2, top 3 on a draft. Like, he just fell to the 9th spot, and we got him.
The Eagles' defensive line, Hassan Reddick, Jalen Carter, Fletcher Cox, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Jordan Davis. They have Nakobe Dean. They kept both of their cornerbacks from this past season. They have number 30 overall yet to come, as we're just getting started an hour and a half into this show. Wow. I mean, it's not Bijan, but it's probably better for Philly this year. You talk about an instant impact guy to help this defense out. 88 is going to look really good in midnight green. The Eagles pick is officially in. We already know who it is. They're letting us know very soon on the ESPN broadcast. We got Donatello Dragon with 2 more here. Love seeing the midnight green. Donatello, we'd love to see you in Jalen Carter's midnight green jersey. You have 2 more entries into the jersey giveaway, which officially is going to be happening here probably in the next 30 minutes. That's probably when we're going to do this official draw. Next 30 minutes. Yeah. So you're going to have time for a couple more entries, but next 30 minutes, it's going to start to get very interesting.
Yep. It's music says lost Hargrave and got Carter. That's what I was thinking. I mean, hey, you lost a guy that everyone pretty much knew was not gonna be here. You had to lose some guys with the way the cap was, but you replace it with Carter. And I mean, let's remember, like, this is a 5-year thing for very cheap before you even have to think about paying him and getting some sort of extension and all that. So, I mean, again, if you're not going to get Bijan, but you didn't have to make a whole lot of trades or trade up with a lot of draft capital here, sign me up. This is incredible. I am excited to see this defense. Sean Desai. I want to know what Sean Desai is feeling right now too, right? Because like he's coming in inheriting this defense. It's already great, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, hey, by the way,
really good.
We got you Jalen Carter.
Here's the selection. I want to listen to it. Jalen Carter.
There he is.
Oh, yeah, and he knows too. Jalen Carter knows when you're drafted in the top 10, you don't have a chance to go to a Super Bowl. This year, you're drafted 9th to the Eagles. You have a very good chance to wreak some serious havoc and prove everybody wrong. Think about the offseason Jalen Carter has had. Jalen Carter has had an offseason where people have doubted him, where he's been in the news for all the wrong reasons. And yet on the field, he was considered going into this draft by Mel Kiper even as early as an hour ago, the number 1 talent on the big board. You fall because people are worried about you, and yet Philadelphia, which has been a rock-solid organization, they have rock-solid people in place, including arguably his best friend at UGA in Jordan Davis, ready to welcome you with open arms, throw you into a rotation with multiple Eagle Hall of Famers in Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham, and then superstar pass rushers as well. This is a dream come true for a Georgia guy who helps make the Eagles the Georgia of the North now, with 3 Georgia Bulldogs taken the past 2 years. Unbelievable.
Yep. I am completely on board with it. He said it. He said Jordan Davis is his mentor. He's the guy who kind of took him under his wing whenever he's in Georgia. You can see, look at him. Look at the emotion on Jalen Carter's face.
He's crying.
For a guy that, this means so much to him, and like all the reasons that you just mentioned. But also, the reuniting with Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean. He's on a top team that trusts him, that obviously he had great visits with. I mean, if you didn't hear his comments about the team and how he respects the coaches, loves the D-line coach, the defensive coach. He loves Nick. I mean, look at what it means to him. I love that. Just the passion like you talked about. Nakobe Dean has that chip on his shoulder too, but you just add Jalen Carter to the mix too.
Tough night to beat Dak Prescott, I would say. So far, not a good night to beat Dak Prescott, as we're getting some jersey giveaway entries.
Good luck.
As we're going to try and get as many as you guys want. We're going to do the selection pretty soon, probably the next 30 minutes, but let's get some more entries in here, because now you know what jersey you could be getting. Greg Tyson, he wants 30 entries in here for the newest Eagle in Jalen Carter, as he's dapping up the commissioner right now on the stage. Unbelievable. Let me know when you have him. And then we have 007 with a 5. He says, do we get a Henry jersey if they trade 30 for him? That's awesome. If you win, sure, you can have a Henry jersey if they trade for him. We are flexible if you want him. Although, Jalen Carter jersey would be pretty sick. 88 is a good look. How about Ivan Lopez with the $8.88 super chat here, getting in the jersey giveaway? Best player in the draft. He is the best player in this draft. Wow. Listen, this offense is plug and play, ready to go. Let's just say something about not getting Bijan, because you saw the shock in Josh and mine's face and the sheer terror of an offensive lineman. This offense is ready to go. it's ready to rock. They can 100% be as good, if not better, than they were this past season. And they were one of the best offenses in the National Football League. The fear is interior defensive line. Could you get shredded a little bit? Can you still create that interior pressure that you desperately need in the modern National Football League? Jalen Carter does that for you. And this is a situation where it's going to be scary to see him alongside Jordan Davis, because you have the run-stopping defensive tackle, you have the pass-rushing defensive tackle, you have serious meat on that offensive or defensive line. I hope Dak Prescott is watching tonight, because if I'm Dak Prescott, I'm Sam Howell, I'm Jones from the Giants, I'm scared tonight. This is scary.
Completely. Yeah, because you've got, like you just mentioned, Jordan Davis, who's going to be the run stopper, taking up a ton of space for Nakobe Dean to make massive plays. And then we always ask the question, hey, you've got Fletcher Cox, but you need that pass rushing interior defensive lineman. And there was not a better option. There's not a single guy that you could go with other than Jalen Carter. And he just felt the Eagles. I am all for this.